I don't mean to alarm you, Commander, but it's possible there are still Darkspawn in the Vigil.
Okay, the Darkspawn's still about where?
Let me explain. You know Dworkin? That mad dwarf's bombs shook the whole keep. Some of the deep cellars caved in. I suspect that there are pockets of Darkspawn below, trapped. In time, they may dig their way out.
You have very green eyes. Take me there.
Straight away, sir. Here we are. The Vigil goes deep. Real deep. The hallways down here have been crumbling for years and decades. And that blasted Dworkin's explosives didn't do the structure any favours.
I have to man clear the rubble.
You heard the Commander. Put your backs into it. This is where you come in. Who knows what's up ahead? We'll be back here.
Women are drawn to you when you play with that cat.
Like moths to a flame. Women like it when men show affection for small, fuzzy, defenseless beings. Like you.
Yeah, stupid mage. Every time I pull something out of my robes, the women just flee.
No, why? Oh, hi. I wish I could adopt you. Oh, poor doggy. Continue. Try to comfort the dog. You pet the dog, calming her. Scroll. Oh, I love you. What does it say? A woman named Adria was taking refuge in the lower levels of the keep.
Adria? She was like a mother to me. We must save her.
Can I
It's a little dark, isn't it?
Shut up. I would love to do something to the dog. Help it, but you can't.
As you
it's
say.
Really annoying. I hear dark evilness. Yeah. Why me? Hey guys, how are you doing?
Oh, thank the Maker. Please let us out.
What's in it for me? You're free run.
Quick, before more of those things come.
No. No, Adria. We have to help her. There must be some way.
No, there isn't.
Adria.
Trust me. Yeah, there definitely is not. That is going to be my thumbnail, though. That was very nice.
You murdered a slew of Darkspawn there.
I didn't murder them.
You hear
It
the
was
stories about you and the
self-defense.
Wardens. But to see it firsthand...
Yeah, it's what we do.
Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, it looks like the explosives caved this section in. I brought along Master Voldrick.
So, this is how you humans ply your stonecraft. Disgraceful, that is. What, this would barely last a few centuries. I wager these passages may go far enough to connect to the deep roads.
Amazing, so the Darkspawn came from below?
Aye, the Orlesian lads would have had a terrible surprise. Explains how experienced men fell to the Darkspawn. This is a grave matter. If we don't shut these tunnels, the Darkspawn can attack from below again.
Andraste's blood. There are basement entrances throughout the keep. There's no way to defend against that.
Then we follow the tunnels and hope to find a single point to block off. Never you fear, lass. With the Warden's muscle and my stonecraft, we'll find a way.
Yeah, let me know as soon as you clear the passage.
We'll need some time, but as soon as we clear it, we'll let you know.
Okay, let's go back to the keep.
Of course.
So, you're a How.
Do you have a point, Mage?
Hey, I'm fond of the Hows. I'm also fond of the whys, the whos, and the whats.
How clever.
Oh, it's shameful how long it took me to come up with that.
You're back. You need anything?
I have ore.
Oh, this will help a great deal. Viridium.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
Okay, do that thing.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so. It's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my
Does he
teeth
have
into.
a new voice actor in Awakening? I feel like he sounded different. City of Orfans. Who do we need to talk to? Not that one. The last of the Legion. That is what we need to do first.
Ah, it's the Warden Commander. The rumors about you did not overstate it. I have a business proposal. Look for me by the house near the gates. I promise it will be worthwhile.
Okay.
They used to display the heads of traitors over that gate. I suppose my father is lucky his didn't end up there.
We could still do that. I don't know how rotten it is, though.
Looking for some company, honey pie? I'm always available for riveting conversations with fine women.
I'll rivet you to the floor if you call me that again.
I like a woman who's all business.
God, I'm here to talk about Darkspawn.
Oh, you're one of those Grey Wardens. You find some Darkspawn, and sure enough, the Grey Wardens come knocking. I can't take all the credit for finding the rift, you know. Mika here fell in first.
Just keep talking. Tell me what happened.
Well, it's quite a ways out of town. We were tracking a buck off in that direction, you see, before this Darkspawn mess. We'd been on his tail for about a week at that point. I'd wager he thought it was great fun leading us on a merry chase as he did.
And the chasm?
Oh, the chasm, yes. We saw it coming over a rise. It was really something to behold. A huge cleft, as though the Maker himself had cracked the earth in two, like an egg.
I like eggs.
It looked like someone had tried to build over it, but it must have been abandoned a long time ago. No one in town knew about it.
What happened then?
Well, of course, we had to investigate. That was when Mika fell in. A shriek like you wouldn't believe, and he was gone.
Earth crumbled, not stable.
Right, and as Mika lay there yelling about his knee or his head or what have you, the Darkspawn appeared.
Looks like you survived.
We got lucky. They seemed occupied, like they had someplace really important they had to be. Didn't notice us at all, thank the Maker.
The Darkspawn was so occupied as to overlook two screaming injured men. Boggles the mind.
I marked the chasm on my map so we could avoid it, but sounds like you want to know where it is, so here you go. So, we getting anything for our trouble?
Here's a sovereign.
A whole sovereign?
Yeah, because
if there's ever a reason to fall into a Darkspawn pit, here it is. Maker bless you.
Okay, who do we need to talk to here?
Why won't you let us in? The Darkspawn are coming.
My pardon, sir. I was paid a whole sovereign to give this letter to you. I told him I did. There are easier ways of getting a message to the Commander of the Grey.
Who gave this to you?
Some visiting knight didn't catch his face. Full helmet, you know. He said he was Sir Wolf of Rivane.
Uh-huh.
No, sir. Again, my pardon.
Well, they don't look
Okay,
infected.
thanks.
And he has children.
Look, we'll have the rest scratching at our eyes. No exceptions.
Excuse me, but I need to search your packs for smuggled goods.
I have nothing to hide.
Thank you. I will make this quick.
What are you doing, man? Are you accusing the Commander of the Grey of smuggling?
But you said everyone...
You are dismissed. I apologize. Smugglers and thieves have all but taken over the city.
Is there anything I can do? I'm glad. Well, I don't know if that's...
Yes, Warden Commander. The smugglers have us scrambling, to be honest. We
one
could certainly
quest
use your
of
help
one
in this.
companion you get doesn't work.
Come
when
speak
you
to me
do
later
certain
if you're
things.
interested.
Okay, I think it's when you talk just to him or the smugglers or get that quest, so... We can still enter the city,
Make us
right?
spit on you, you heartless bastard.
So, you think there's an apothecary around here somewhere?
Why?
Well, I don't want to bother you with this. You being my boss and all.
Okay, do you need healing herbs? We have those.
I've tried those, but they only stop the itching for a few hours.
Right. Look, for the past few days I've had this burning rash. The skin's actually got a sort of greenish look to it.
Okay, what did you touch this time?
I didn't touch anything. You know, I bet it's that Grey Warden stuff we had to drink.
I've never heard of it causing a rash.
I'm special. Yeah, I'll just see if I can't find some nice minty balm somewhere in this town.
Okay. When, my favorite grandma?
Oh, it is so good to see you, my friend. I contemplated visiting you at Vigil's Keep, but things got busy.
What happened? You're still alive?
Yes, I know. Odd, isn't it? Always something to keep me going, it seems. The College of the Magi is convening in Cumberland, and I must attend. Hopefully, all this will blow over before it's begun. But you have enough on your mind as it is. I shan't trouble you with this further.
Where's Shale? Also, magic business concerns me.
Very well. Then perhaps you should know that something stirs within the fraternities. The Libertarians wish to pull away entirely from the Chantry. And if they get enough support...
Pull away entirely? That's madness. I hate Chantry oversight as much as the next mage, but they can't just decide to leave. This is a recipe for disaster.
That's troubling.
Well, it could turn out to be nothing, but keep your ear to the ground anyway. Now, I have a great many preparations to make before I leave for Navarra, but perhaps there is something you can do for me. One of my colleagues, Ines, has spent the last few months in the Wending Wood. The Circle has been unable to reach her, given the trouble in the area. If you happen to find yourself in the wood on your travels, perhaps you could tell her about the meeting of the college.
What if I don't find her?
Then we shall just have to get by without her. It would be a pity, though. Hobbies and eccentricities aside, Ines is a well-respected mage and a voice of reason, something we could use on our side. The hour is late and I must go. It was wonderful to see you again. Take care, my friend.
You also take care, Wayne. Oh, yeah. Blight Orfans donation tin.
As you say.
The Blight Orphans. We are the Blight Orphans of Amaranth, the poor children whose mothers and fathers have been killed by the Darkspawn. We are very cold in winter and need 50 silver for clothes and food. Please help. Please put the money in the mug by the board. Thank you, good sirs. Let's donate to those poor orphans. Oh god.
I hear Hubert's gang got their hands on some moonshine.
Yo.
You think they'll sell some to me?
Something I can do for you, friend?
I don't know. Oh, Christoph, yes.
And who are you supposed to be that's asking?
I'm the commander of the Grey Asshole.
An elf? Yes, of course. Haven't seen that fellow Christoph for almost a week now. Not sure where he went. His room's paid up to the end of the month. I guess he expected he'd be here a while.
I'd like the key to Christoph's room.
Of course. Here you go. It's the last room at the end of the hall. If he comes back and gets upset, however, it's on your head.
Map of Ferelden, that leads to that Black Marsh. We are gonna go there after we got all the other people, though.
I got a sore on my foot from working the fields. Want to see? It's bleeding and there's pus and everything.
Gross!